Media just released one too, and I saw footage of it, and it's fucking insane.
Really?
Like he had like a high powered fan. Like this wasn't somebody who worked for them. He was just like testing it. He had a high powered fan, and he was banging on his desk with a hammer, and he couldn't hear either of them.
What the hell?
That's impressive.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hey, you're here.
Yes.
So I got a little bit of stuff in for you in this chest here. I got a bow, arrow, your water bottle, and I didn't know what exactly all you had with you when you logged out last time, so I didn't know what all I should make you.
Yeah, no, that's okay. I can figure that out too. So
But I did change up the back of the boat a little bit.
I see that.
It's all
We
protected,
actually,
and I got our biofuel up and running, although we are out of honey. So all of the engines are full. We have a little bit of spare in the tank, but the tank
holy
itself
shit!
is not full.
What is a hell of a setup?
Yeah, well, it took me a minute to realize how I could get them to go over and not run along the ground all the way.
Fair enough.
And I painted the middle floor purple because I was bored,
I see
waiting
that.
for other stuff, and for some reason I decided all the posts, except for this one, I guess I missed that one, needed to be yellow, along with the ladders. I planted one planter red and then ran out of red paint.
I see that.
I have a lot more red paint now, like I got a fuck ton of paint in the base, like in the thing next to the paint mill downstairs, but also found out that there is a trick you can do with the paint mill, because technically your raft has to be moving for the paint mill to work, but as soon as it starts producing paint, it will finish whatever it's making. So if you take out the paddle and just, even if you're anchored and just paddle once, it will technically start production and then it will automatically finish it.
Interesting.
And as you can see, I've been busy collecting some animals.
Dude, I see. They need water, apparently.
Nah, it's fine. It's
Oh,
this
you
thing.
use the sprinkler?
Yeah, but if you
Oh,
look, it's got water. No, they don't drink, they just eat grass.
I see.
And yeah, the goat gives you milk, the llama gives you wool, and the chicken thing, whatever the fuck it's called, gives you
Eggs?
eggs, yeah. Which apparently confuses a lot of people, because a lot of people think that it's the seagulls that are supposed to give you the eggs,
Yeah.
and it's clearly not, because they don't. Because then it would be super easy to get eggs. I also only caught one of each because I didn't care enough to catch more. Uh, Mainly because it's a pain. There we go. It's kind of a pain in the ass even just to have that many. Because they will, like,
Wow,
tear through your water.
Yeah. So you just have this up here to make it convenient for refilling this stuff, right?
Yeah. I
Yeah, that's
didn't
what I
take the
figured.
other one from downstairs. The other one's still downstairs.
No, I figured. I just wasn't sure if you built like one up here because you were like, oh, I need to. I assumed you built one just for efficiency, like just to have one up there.
Oh, yeah, because it was a
I,
pain
I
in the
wasn't
ass every
sure.
time. Because
Yeah.
I have one too many planters. So, like,
Ah,
one full bottle doesn't quite cut it. Also, if you look in the chest next to the biofuel thing, you'll see I've been hunting a little bit.
oh my god.
And that's not even all of them because I used a bunch of heads for the biofuel.
Oh,
That's
there
what
you
I've
go.
been, like, all of our shark heads went into the biofuel.
Good.
Alright,
Good.
okay, so I don't remember what the, what is it, T? 2510. Oh, whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Also, probably the worst part about that, about the watering thing is that it also takes a battery. And its
That
battery
is not
runs
good.
out way faster. Like, I've already had to replace the. Oh, can you raise the anchor, please?
Yep.
I have already had to replace the battery on that thing. Thankfully, if none of the pieces of grass need to be watered, it won't. But considering that we have 3 animals there, it always needs to be watered. It checks, I think, every 5 minutes to see if something needs to be watered.
Ah.
All right, let's go kill us a big bear. Oh shit! Did I leave that on? I did.
Bear killing.
Yep. And we should be fucking cruising now. And we also need to get more bees because, as it turns out, I've been to a few different islands. No bears, no bees.
Ah.
So I guess that's unique to Balboa.
I guess so.
Oh, son of a bitch, he already took out another net. I'm not replacing it this time. I've replaced like 3 of them waiting for you to come on. That guy's been a real pain in the ass.
That
Also,
sounds like the shark, alright.
yeah. Also, really weird thing happened when I was getting all this shit together. Went to 2 different islands. 0 animals. Like,
Huh.
no screechers, no warthogs, no llamas, chickens, goats, not even pufferfish in the water. Like, literally 0 animals.
That's weird.
I've also made us a few different types of meals to eat. I see that you found the fish stew.
I did.
And I got one more. I got some fruit compost, which actually it's really weird. Where are you right now? Can you see Can you see it in my hand?
Oh, it's like a plate of fruit.
Yeah, I pulled that out of a pot of boiling water. How do you figure that?
You have an impressive set of skills.
Apparently.
Obviously.
Yeah. They will also give you bonus food, so like if you can actually fill up past with like the better recipes.
Yeah, I did notice that from the few soups we had before.
Well, I don't think you can do it with like the vegetable. The vegetable one doesn't do it.
Does it? Oh, does it not?
No, the vegetable one doesn't. I think it has to be like the more advanced ones. Like your fish stew should have done a bunch for you, because like that required egg and milk and the bigger fish.
Yeah, no, that one did.
But yeah, with this setup here, I've been doing pretty. This is actually the first time I've turned on the engines.
It's working so well.
Or what?
I said I'm glad it's working so well.
It is. I realized like on day 2 of me getting all this shit together that I had built the engines but hadn't actually changed the direction of the 2 of them.
Yeah.
So like 2 of them would have been sending us backwards and 2 of them forwards, and we would have just been sitting still.
Yeah, that would not have been.
No, that would have really
not have been ideal.
Also, that chicken shits eggs ridiculously fast. Like, we have so many eggs. I was also trying to get you a backpack, or well, us both a backpack, but it takes a long time to get wool, as it turns out.
Fair enough.
So I've managed to get myself one so far, because well, I mean, it was actually in the video that I got that, because it was like right then that I finally got enough wool.
That thing's pretty crispy.
Did you get your headlamp, by the way?
I did.
Okay.
I did indeed.
I'm assuming you've really had to take that chunk of plastic. shouldn't have taken the one at the end. You had to take the one right at the beginning of the thing.
Oh,
Just had to leave
I'm
that hole
sorry.
right there. So, yeah, hopefully we can. Oh, there's a raft coming up that we're actually gonna hit.
Oh.
So we should be able to collect that shit. We are a little off course again. I hate how we just like turn ever so slightly.
Yeah, it just kind of drifts.
But after we get this, we will I'll get us back on course. Are you gonna grab it?
Yep.
Okay. You shouldn't have we shouldn't have to stop because, like I said, we should catch it.
Yes. Get out of here, shark.
Ooh, actually, it might be just a little bit to the side, so you might want to hurry.
There they go. Wow, rocks!
Really? I have so many rocks.
A bunch of rocks and a recipe for vegetable soup.
We already have that recipe because I got a bunch of silver algae because I forgot that was a thing we could collect underwater.
I didn't know. What is that?
You can't research it. As far as I remember, there's like one recipe I think that uses it, but I don't remember what else was in the recipe. So
Fair enough.
yeah, but yeah, I got a bit of it up here in the veggie bin with all of our seeds that we can't plant because the seagulls go through the walls, like fucking
Wow.
David Blaine. I even took out like all the windows and everything and put a door where the steering wheel is, and still
Still not good enough.
no,
That's
no.
a little silly.
And I don't know if it's because of the point of the game that we're at or what, but we have two seagulls minimum. So like, I planted a couple things, put down a scarecrow, left to go on the island, to go on a small island, not even a big island. When I came back, the scarecrow was destroyed and all my seeds were gone.
Hmm.
So even like the shortest trip that I can take out just isn't good enough.
Not cool.
No, it really fucking blows. But like we were saying before we started recording, just minor annoyances. There's nothing big that ever threatens you. It's just constant minor annoyances.
Yeah, pretty much.
The shark, the seagulls. I guess the only big things that are like the actual when you hit the islands and get like the boars and the bears and that.
Yeah, those are actually scary.
The island that we just left actually had two boars like on that beach.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I got lucky in the island before that, and I found a place where I could jump up to that the boars couldn't reach me. So I managed to pick them off like that with the bow. But that island, no such luck, because unfortunately, people who made this game do know how to program pathing into their stuff. So those pigs will find you.
Not pathing.
Yeah, I know, right? They will find you, and they will fuck you up. Because, yeah, you literally need to have a cliff, otherwise the pig can reach you. Which is honestly kind of impressive for islands that are, like, clearly procedurally generated. To actually not have, like, a bunch of, like, fucked up, like, terrain and that on it.
Yeah. need the water thing again, but I don't have a second bottle.
I got it. You know, every time stuff goes into these nets, I think the shark's attacking.
It'd be nice if there was like a distinct sound that played.
Well, I mean, there is. Him chewing is like a very clear sound compared to
Yeah.
that going in there. It's just, you know, it's like, oh, I heard a noise.
Yeah.
And I just automatically go to that. Oh, wow, we got off course yet again. Alright.
Yeah, it's to the left of us.
Oh, wait, you can see it?
Yep.
I,
The sea.
I can't see it. Oh, wait, I don't know.
You don't see those trees?
Oh, there we go. Now I can.
It's the sequel to The Last of Us, The Left of Us.
Yeah, to the left of us. That game got delayed again, didn't it?
It did.
Which isn't a surprise. Man, next year, man, is gonna be rough for like movies and video games and shit, since none of it is being worked on right now.
Yeah.
Like, did you hear that the president of Brazil has actually joined protesters in ending the lockdown?
Yeah, he's a big dumb idiot.
He's not though.
He is.
He's not.
Not only is he an idiot about the lockdown, he's also a fascist.
Well, all right. I'll give you that, but I was just talking about the lockdown. I wasn't talking about anything else he does. I don't fucking know Brazilian politics. I don't know Canadian politics, and I live in that country.
Yeah, no, he's a dipshit. But why do you want to end the lockdown, Justin?
I want people to stop fucking talking about the coronavirus like it's a zombie outbreak and not just a cold.
I mean, it's definitely worse than a cold.
It's
definitely
not,
a
though.
zombie virus, though.
It's not
is,
worse
man.
than a cold.
It's got a really bad lethality.
It doesn't, though. Who the fuck
It
told you it has a
does.
bad lethality? It's
Dude,
got like
50,
a... It's what?
50,000 people have died in just America, man.
Yeah, that's not true at all.
That is true.
No, it's not. 50,000 people haven't even died worldwide.
More than 50,000 people. Like 100-some thousand people have died worldwide. What are you talking about, dude?
Oh, sorry. I was thinking of critical cases. Yeah, 100,000. Yeah, 100.
Yeah, no.
Hang on. According to
I
this,
think it's
190,000 deaths. But you know what? 743,000 recovered. And you know
Yeah.
what? 1,776,000 barely infected and going to recover with slight cold symptoms.
Yeah, but the problem is those 100,000 people that have died.
Yeah, but as it
it's
turns
a lot of
out,
people.
a lot of doctors and shit have been marking down coronavirus as the cause of death if they had the coronavirus, if they happen to have it when they died, whether or not that's actually what killed them.
Yeah, but a lot of people have died that haven't been marked as having died from the coronavirus, even though that's what probably killed them.
I highly doubt that.
No, that's true. That's almost 250,000. Almost 200,000 have died.
I just said that, 190,000.
America alone has had 50,000 deaths.
Yeah,
Yeah,
which
I know,
is
America's
nothing.
the
It
majority.
still has yet to beat out gun deaths for this year, probably, and we're only in March.
Well, yeah, but that's 50,000 people who died that didn't have to die.
Yeah, except that that's not the case, since most of them had serious effect. Also, did our engines die?
Definitely seems like our engines died.
Well,
We
they did.
just stopped.
Yeah, they did go quite a ways.
Yeah, we've been going for a while. And yeah, they had but like it's just showcasing that like America's healthcare system's terrible.
Yeah, well, it also doesn't help that a lot of people going to the doctor for it don't need to.
Well, of course.
Like
yeah.
fuck, that paddle's gone. The fucking mayor of New York, whatever the hell his name is.
Cuomo, I think.
Sure, doesn't matter.
I don't know. Yeah, it
Point
doesn't matter.
is, he wanted 30,000 respirators sent to New York. Where the hell is the paddling? There it is. And when he asked for that, there was less than 30,000 people in critical condition worldwide. And he's like,
Yeah.
we need this right now because we are currently stressed. It's like, we need these currently. It's like, you can't possibly need that many currently. Because
Well, a
the
lot of
world
people,
didn't need that many currently.
because the world, America has a ventilator shortage, right?
Yeah.
Like they had one
Oh, I
before
don't
this.
doubt that he needed ventilators. I'm just saying there's no fucking way he needed 30,000 of them.
They had like four, and there's like 20 million people in New York.
Yeah, and out of those 20 million people, probably like maybe 1,000 of them would have needed ventilators by the end of this.
No, I think a
Told
lot
you
of,
it's
because like
not lethal. Like, do you know that they've been doing
the big
testing,
issue is
and the one region in California, they tested an entire county and found 5 times the number of coronavirus cases than they thought was there because none of the people had any symptoms because the coronavirus isn't as deadly as everybody keeps fucking saying it is.
well, a lot of people are having like lung uh, problems, and that's why
Well,
they need
yeah,
the because the
it's a
people who do
respiratory
get it, yeah.
virus.
Well, yeah,
It's the same as a cold or the flu. It's just has a higher infection rate because it's a different strain, so nobody has an immunity to it.
yeah. 2 point. So they're saying an estimated 2.7 million people have been infected, right? So then that's like you gotta what like 3 or 4% of that are probably serious cases, maybe less than that. But
It
a lot of
currently,
people are getting.
according to the one thing here, there are currently 1 point, I'll round up, 1.8 currently infected, and 3% of those are considered serious, and that's worldwide.
That's worldwide.
Yeah,
Because
700 and well, almost 750,000 have recovered.
recovered, yeah. Well, because more people are gonna recover than die, of course,
Yeah,
because most people have good immune systems.
but also, like according to this thing here, it also says that there's 190,000 deaths, but that's probably not correct because the category is technically resolved cases. So like somebody who got hit by a bus but had coronavirus would technically go under it's a resolved case and they die and they're dead. And it would have nothing to do with coronavirus. That's the thing I'm looking at. Like obviously the doctors and that would keep track
Well,
of that separately, but
that's true too. But like, there's also like if you look at just overall death counts in countries, they've started to spike in every country, even like ones where like
well,
there
yeah,
were reports
because
of
now all the
coronavirus
people
or
that
whatever.
were going to die from it and had it are now dying from it. You know, it's not like it kills
Yeah,
them
yeah.
like a week after it infects them.
I think it takes like two, because it takes 2 weeks for it to even show symptoms for people, I think.
It can take 2 weeks for people to show symptoms. It can incubate for 2 weeks, but that doesn't mean that's how
Yeah.
long it'll take to kill them. All right, you ready to kill this bear?
No, because I won't even hold on. I gotta put some
Oh.
stuff away, and then I will be ready. But I don't mean like it takes 2 weeks to kill them. I mean like they won't even have symptoms. Like a lot of people don't even notice that they're sick with it, right? So
Well, no, like I said, whatever county in California they did it, they got like an extra 80,000 cases of coronavirus when they tested for antibodies because none of those 80,000 people or whatever had the
they were
coronavirus and
just
had
they just
zero
had it.
idea that they had it because the symptoms were
Yeah,
so mild.
and that's
So
that's
if you
probably the
take
case for
them,
most
like
people.
it's obviously a very small sample size because it's one county, but like 5 times the amount of cases that they thought, like 80,000 people who had no idea in one county. If you count all of them, the actual lethality of the virus would go down to probably like 0.1% or some shit.
No, that's like considering them, the lethality is like 3%. Like
No,
that's
it's not.
including people like them.
Because
That's what I'm
currently
counting.
yeah, well, that you can't count that though, because you have no idea how much or how many there are. Like for all I know, I had the coronavirus at some point.
Right. So like, but that's what I just said. Like, so like the number of cases just in New York is estimated to be like 3 million, right?
Sure.
That's the estimate anyway. Oh shit. No, it's good. So like of that 3 million people, like 1 or 2%, or like 3% is like the highest estimate for how scary it's supposed to be or whatever. Uh, like of that 2 million, like only like 2 or 3% are gonna have a serious reaction to the disease.
Yeah, about 3% is what's considered serious reaction, and that's not a guaranteed death.
No, of course not.
Because
But like that's why you need the ventilators and all that garbage.
yeah, well, obviously. I'm just saying, everybody's acting like it's the fucking Black Plague, and it's not. It's cold,
It's definitely
but
not
just
the.
nobody has an immunity to it.
I was gonna say, well, the problem is no one has. There's no vaccine, and I guess the other issue is it's because it's so new. They don't know how bad it could get if it were to mutate, which is a bigger problem.
Well, odds are it's going to mutate. I mean,
Yeah,
they're
it already
guessing.
has been.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, that's just it. It's gonna end up being just like every other cold and flu there is, where it's gonna just become a seasonal every year thing that we have to deal with.
Well, it depends on how well it actually manages to live through like the summer and stuff too.
I mean, odds are it'll be fine.
Well, it's a cold weather, but like, cause some viruses will just die off and you will never see them again because it got too warm.
Yeah,
But
but odds are not this one.
I mean, I have to assume because of the fact. I mean, it depends on if the world ever actually goes back to normal.
Well, that's just it,
Like
right? If
what we
it like
consider normal. Yeah.
if the world had just stayed doing what it was doing, right? Because like suicide rates have went up, by the way,
Of course they have.
since
So have
social
divorces
distancing.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, do you remember where this bear is? First of all.
I thought he was up here. I thought you were going the right way, but apparently not.
Well,
Actually, no. Is he over?
I don't remember where he. Anyway, um, because like with the world the way it is right now, everybody's fucked. Like more people are. Oh, there's. Did you bring the net, by the way?
I did.
Okay. Like odds are more people are fucked right now than if the world had stayed the same and just kept going.
I don't think
Because
that's true.
I do, with how many people are currently out of a job and barely able to afford their food, their rent, their bills.
Right, but that's a problem with capitalism. That's not a problem of
Yeah,
needing to
but
be.
you say that's a problem with capitalism, but that's still exactly the world that we live in.
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
live
you
in a
say that, but
capitalist
that's
world.
yeah, but that's what I
Yeah.
mean. That means that it's a problem. Like we're not gonna
Yeah.
fix capitalism. Like
I
when
mean,
the virus is over, everything is still going to cost the same, well, probably more than it did before.
well,
And all these people are
that's
going to
because
have to be trying to find a job again.
the only reason that would happen would be if for some reason people were like, let's keep doing capitalism. See how well it worked when there was a pandemic.
Yeah, except that that's exactly what they're going to do.
Well, of course, because rich people are going to be like, please, we want to be rich still.
Well, exactly.
It's up to regular people to decide whether or not that happens. And
Yeah, except that it's not, because the governments are going to keep it
okay.
capitalism. Oh,
Where
what?
did you go, by the way?
I went left instead of going to fight the bear that you're fighting.
Yeah, I thought you would fight the bear. That was.
Well, I mean, I wanted to fight the big bear.
Let's see.
See if you can find a rock that he can't climb.
Oh, okay. Apparently he can still hit me.
Oh.
How can you still hit me?
Fuck, he keeps moving. They move really weird.
They're super janky.
Because, like, he stops to swing at you and then just, like, slides across the ground to try and catch you. Oh, I think you've got him trapped. Fucking die already, bear. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Bear achieved.
One bear. It's not even the bear we were after.
Did they drop leather?
Yeah, I got a bunch of leather from them. We have a bunch of leather back at the base. We need wool for all of the leather stuff, though. You can't just wear leather. You need to line it with stuff.
What are you talking about? Just slap some leather on and just tape it on there.
Yeah.
That's definitely comfortable.
Alright, well, there wasn't that many bears on the island, correct?
There's only like 3, I think.
Yeah, and then the big bear.
Yeah.
Ooh, the big bear might be down there, maybe. We're definitely too high for the big bear, because the big bear was not this high up.
closer to the beach area.
Yeah, because like not from the beach we landed at though this time. It was from one
No,
of those.
no, the
Yeah.
other beach.
Wait, dude, man. Yeah, from that first beach we landed on, it was like 5 feet away.
Yeah.
It was like slightly up the hill and to the right. Okay. Hopefully we'll be able to get a vantage point on this bitch though.
That would be ideal.
Unfortunately, they odds are if they're procedurally generated islands give the animals paths to you, odds are they actually made this one.
Oh, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure this one was made.
Yeah, so
So,
well, to be fair, maybe that's better for us.
well, probably. I mean,
This looks like what is down here? Trees that would probably kill. Well, I was gonna say it would probably kill me if I dropped down there, but the fall damage in this game, as we found out, isn't bad.
yeah, it's not.
Also, how many jars of bees did you need for the apiary? It's like 15, right? Oh god, there she is.
I found her.
It's like 15, right?
Yeah, I have 13 with me.
Oh, okay, good, because we had 7 back at the base.
Yeah.
Okay, now she's awfully big, so like I can't run up there, but that doesn't necessarily mean that she can't. And there might be.
Mm,
Oh, there's like a. I don't know, man. We can try from here.
honestly, I think we might as well try.
I wish it wasn't nighttime, but oh well. Yeah, they do arc something fierce.
Oh, she got up here.
Yep.
Well,
Oh.
God.
That's fine. We'll just keep. Ow, distracting her one after the other, and
Don't die.
oh, she went back to eating. Okay, well, if she's eating again, we can try a different vantage point. Since she seems to forget that, you know, the people running around in front of her were the ones that attacked her. Shit, I mean, that cliff's the only place that's behind her, though.
Yeah.
And now it's really getting dark. I guess we can just, I mean, we could try. Oh, you dead.
Yeah, I died there.
Oh, that's why she stopped attacking us. Fuck. Where's the raft now?
Good question.
Hey, Mama Bear, do you know where we parked? No? Alright, I'll find it. Don't worry about it. You just chill and eat those 5 berries that I put in there like a month ago. These berries
Dude,
last a
really?
long time.
She's taking her time.
Oh wow, kidding me? I can't even fucking open my inventory while I'm carrying you? Don't. No, as long as we don't run into any bears, we're good.
Definitely not gonna run into bears. You kidding me? Bears?
Well, I mean, there's... Okay, so there's the beach that we normally park at. Well, I say normally. I think the last couple times we were here, we parked at the one that we're at right now. But I think that beach there is the first one we parked at, because she is, like, right next to it. Thankfully, I should have enough food and water to... Oh, that's not good. Nope, gotta leave you.
Uh-oh.
Nope, bear, nope. Nope. You still behind me? Yep, you sure are. Whoop, fuck. Fuck. Eric, why you gotta do that? Come on. I drop you, you go on your knee, I go to pick you up again. Fuck! I go to pick you up again, and all of a sudden you're fucking laying on the ground again. Fucking Christ. I hate this island. 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 Oh, don't kill me. Fuck, it killed me.
Oh.
I tried to jump into the water, but it was just slightly shallow. Dude, why'd you have to
Well,
die?
she hit me once and it stunned me, and then she was just like allowed to kill me because she kills you in like 2 hits. It's hot garbo.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'll guess I'll respawn because you have more arrows than I do.
And I have the bees.
Yes, and you have. Well, I mean, there's probably lots of bees.
I have the bees.
If this is the only place to get them, odds are they respawn.
They definitely respawn. But how fast do they respawn?
Oh, I don't know.
That is the question.
Okay. Unfortunately, I did have a bunch of stuff with me because I, for some reason, trusted in our ability to kill the bears, which apparently I should not have. All right. Do I have enough stuff to make more bow and arrows? I need more fine goo, bolt, which I can get easily enough, ropes, and planks. Thankfully, I left all my raw resources here. That's fine. Ah, shit, and I left all my feathers upstairs, I think. Ah, fuck, but I had made myself a backpack as well. Damn it.
I can't believe this.
Unfortunately,
I
I
can't believe
can.
you'd let me die.
I didn't let you die. You're the one who died. There you go. Fine goo. Ah, fuck, I didn't get enough rope.
I definitely didn't die.
Bow acquired. I only have 6 arrows. That's so not going to be enough to take down the bear. So just give me a second. I need to wait for this metal to smelt so that I can make a few more arrows. Alright, so apparently we should make sure that we kill the rest of the bears first. Just so that our pathway is clear when one of us dies against the mama bear. Because, you know, because I ran into way too many bears on my way to fucking try and rescue you. Hear that? We need something to mark out our fucking path, man.
Yeah. This island is like really confusing.
I mean, it probably isn't if we paid more attention, but
Who does that?
I know. A lot of the shit looks the same. And it's not so it's that we are trying to find a specific thing on our way there and then we end up taking so many turns.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, metal. Why keep doing that? Just take the whole stack. Okay. And then that's all the feathers that I currently have. Alright, 18 arrows. Now, hopefully, I don't get that really. Oh, fucking both of our water bottles are gone again.
I'll make
Both of my water bottles are gone again. Oh well. Now the question is if I come across a bear, do I just try and kill it?
I mean, if you think you can.
Well, here's the
Probably
thing,
better.
right? Is I'm gonna have to search for you, for one,
Yeah.
because I have no idea where you currently are. I left you and jumped off of a cliff, so it's not like I was near a beach. Because for some reason they decided to make the bears way faster than you.
Yeah.
Which I get, bears are fast, and I probably couldn't outrun a bear in real life, but I'm also not in shape like our characters are, and I have a feeling like being chased by a bear would increase your speed by quite a bit. I mean, I still may not be able to outrun a bear, but I can guarantee you with one chasing me, I'd do a lot better.
You run a lot faster.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, well, I see a bear over there. It is currently not attacking me. So I'm gonna. Okay, I recognize that sign. Maybe. Oh, fuck, but not. Shit, I think I know where you are. Unfortunately, remember that bear I just said I saw?
Yeah.
Pretty sure you're that way.
Oh fuck.
Let's see, can I... Nope, can't jump my way up that cliff. If I can find a way up this cliff... Also, I just realized I came searching for you again without any water or anything, so...
Oh boy.
Yeah. Okay. Thankfully, though, I am keeping track of where I'm going this time. I say as I run through a bush and can't see anything.
I know exactly where I'm going.
I mean, the bear was over here. Where the hell did he go? That's not good. Maybe I should have just left the bow and arrow back at the base and just tried to run and find you.
I suppose.
Unfortunately, like, I don't know exactly which way I turned while running from the bear. Like, I know I came this way with you. But then after that is a mystery. Because it was very dark.
It is a mystery.
Oh, that looks familiar. I jumped over a lot of logs as I went. That could be the cliff that I jumped over. Do I see you laying... I don't know how far back from the cliff I dropped you either. Okay. Oh, I think the bear has seen me. The bear has definitely seen me and is finding his path up to me. I shot him once. I am currently fighting the bear. Ow, fuck. Ow, fuck. Alright, I have killed the bear.
Good job.
I only got cracked twice, but unfortunately he laid on most of my arrows, so I cannot retrieve them. Fucker. Fat prick. Okay, so that's one bear that's probably in between me and you, but unfortunately there is a good chance that there is another one.
Most likely.
And I have to head back to get water, otherwise I will not be carrying you anywhere, and I definitely won't be fighting another bear. But I should be able to find my way back, in theory.
In theory.
Yeah, there's a lot of theoreticals here. Oh, there you are. I found you.
Yeah.
Hey. Isn't quite where I thought you were, but, you know, it'll work.
I've been scooped.
Yep. Okay. Run along here. This way, I think. Ah, yes, this looks right. Unfortunately, it is a long swim to the raft from where we are, isn't it? And there goes my water.
Ouch.
Which means I'm now, you know... But there are no bears. So that's good. I did get a bear head this time. I don't think I got one last time.
Fuel.
turns out that if you strafe and jump, the bears have a harder time hitting you. They can still hit you, but they miss you a little bit more. Ugh. You know when you're thirsty and your vision goes all wavy and you start to black out and you just can't move your limbs? It's good times.
You're just tired and dying.
Yeah.
You just feel your health lowering slowly.
Yeah, because you're a little bit thirsty.
Just a little thirsty.
It probably wouldn't even be as annoying if they didn't have it where, like, I can see that he still has some water.
Yeah.
It's like, I can see that you have at least a little bit of water. Like, fucking move. You know where water is. Although I also don't have any way to drink said water, I will need your water bottle after.
I can't drink water unless I first put it in some sort of cup.
Exactly.
Wake up. I got a water bottle for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright. We shall do this. Okay, here you go. Now I must eat. Ah, good, there's a salmon. I'll do that. Alright. So how's your food and water?
Good.
How many arrows you got?
I got like 29.
Okay. Alright, let's head back then.